Alright, what's up everybody, and welcome to Unboxing in the Dungeon. Got a little bit different of a setup here because we're on a different PC, and the resolution output is different. This PC we have the CRT. The reason I wanted to do it on this computer was because I wanted to do this unboxing because I'm doing gameplay also in the video, so the gameplay part I wanted to use Crispy Doom to try and get the most vanilla-like experience. So we're playing on a CRT using Crispy Doom, and we're going to check out our game box, and we're going to check out something we got in the mail. So let's get on with the unboxing. Alright. So yeah, well, we can see we got something here, and it's a nice size. It is Doom related, so I'll tell you that, but it is a surprise box, so let's see what we got here without stabbing ourselves. You know, I really gotta look into getting like a pocket knife or something, because this thing's gonna kill me one of these days. Yeah, I've been putting this video off for a really long time, so I actually got this this package in the mail months ago, I think, and I just haven't had time to do this video, but I'll try and squeeze it in tonight. Alright, let's see what's inside. That's weird packaging. Okay. Well, I can get into it from here, so let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh yeah. What the hell else is in there? Life's. What the hell? Skippy peanut butter. Apparently this person used food wrappings as the interior packaging. But here we go. We have a coffee mug, and it looks like Doom Guy's face is on there. So let's pull this out, get a good look at it. Yeah, I can smell the used an icebreakers thing for ice cubes. Yeah, icebreakers for the fucking interior of the package. It's very strange. Oh yeah. Alright, that's a badass mug. God damn, that's like really high quality printing on here too. This looks super badass. Hang on, let me get all this plastic crap off. Oh wow, that's so sick. Alright, so here we are. We got our Doom Guy coffee mug, and there he is. And then I like the coloring is very vibrant and dark, like how it should look in the game. It's very cool. A lot of times you see stuff printed on coffee mugs and the colors are a little faded and not as vibrant looking. And the same goes with the logo here on the other side. It's looking really nice. You might not be able to tell how nice the colors look from the video, but it's really red. Nice warm red coloring, which is really cool. When I bought this, I thought it was just going to be the Doom Guy's face, so that's really cool that we have the logo on the other side too. So I can drink my coffee and play Doom in style. Oh, this is badass. Can't wait to drink coffee with this bad boy. You know, now that I'm looking at it, the print is a little crooked. Slightly off-centered. Or it's a little, it's like slanted to the left or right. That's no big deal. It's badass. I like it. Alright, so that's what we got in the mail. Nice little Doom coffee mug that I've been lagging on opening. So, now we got that out of the way. Let's check out the game box itself. Here we go. The Ultimate Doom for Windows 95. And this is the CD-ROM release. They, I'm not sure if the Ultimate Doom had floppy disk releases. I know that its original Doom had floppy release. I also have 2 copies of the shareware, but I might do a different video on those sometime in the future and play through the shareware episode, even though that's what I'm going to do tonight. But we're just going to play through a couple levels because we're a little short on time. But yeah, here we go. The Ultimate Doom CD-ROM edition. I think I said for Windows 95, but this is not the Windows copy. This is actually the DOS edition. So this, it says right here, MS-DOS 5.0 or higher. Of course, you could run it in Windows as well, but it's better to run it either in DOS mode or through the DOS prompt in Windows. So yeah, this is a the Ultimate Doom. So the artwork is different here because it's the same Doom artwork you see in the back. It's just darkened, and it has the shiny lettering here because this is the Ultimate Doom. What it is basically is they had Doom, which came out in 1993, and it consisted of 3 episodes, which was Knee Deep in the Dead, Inferno, and Knee Deep in the Dead, Shores of Hell, and then Inferno, and then that was it. And then they came out with this. Apparently 2 years later. Yeah. 1995, 2 years later, the Ultimate Doom came out with a new episode called Thy Flesh Consumed, which is very challenging. So apparently this didn't come out until after Doom 2, which I'll also do a video on because I have the box for that one. Unfortunately, there's not much I can show you here besides the box itself, and I do have a little bit of the documentation that came inside of the box. Let's take a look at the back here. We got this nice gold strip. It says, best game of all time, yada yada, hype hype. The hype is real. It's a great game. We've got these cool little screenshots on the back as well. Gotta love those. And yeah, so like I said, there's not much inside, unfortunately. I don't have any of the README text or the instruction manuals. All I have is the addendum, I think how you say it. Basically, it's just documentation having the system requirements and installing from the discs or for the CD. All copies of old games came with something like this, so this is nice to have and keep in there. It's got the multiplayer instructions and shit. See, it's got frequently asked questions on the back too, so that's pretty good. And it does have the cardboard insert to keep the box in good shape. But yeah, there you go. We got our Ultimate Doom game box and our Doom Guy coffee mug. So we're all doomed out tonight. It's really cool. I can't wait to use this coffee mug tomorrow morning. And that box is a treasure of mine. I had another one like this in not as good quality. A couple years ago, I gave it away to a buddy of mine because, you know, you got doubles. You want to give them to other collectors. But yeah, so that does it for the unboxing segment. We're going to move on to some gameplay now, so stick around and we'll see you there. And alright, here we go. I would have had the game running already, but I tried that out with, and then tried to alt-tab. Crispy Doom's not very alt-tab friendly. Started glitching out. The mouse might get bugged for a minute, but just bear with us. But here we go. The Ultimate Doom. In its most vanilla-like way. There we go. Okay. Took a while. Here, I'll end the game so you guys can see the intro screen, because there we go. Starting the Ultimate Doom now. We're using Crispy Doom on Windows 10. Works quite nice. Knee Deep in the Dead and Ultra Violence. Okay, yeah, our cursor is... There we go. That's what I was talking about. The mouse gets a little bugged sometimes. But now we're good. Let's play some Doom. Oof. I'm gonna get these little shotgun boys. It's really hard not to just like lose a fuck ton of health right here in the beginning because of hit scans and ultra violence. It's a spicy combination. Man, this game brings back so many memories. You know, this game is like, what, 95% of what I was doing growing up? You know, I always say that I started with Quake, and I did. Quake is my first life memory, just sitting there on my mom's lap, watching her play Quake on the Windows 95 family computer we had back in the day. And we only had Quake shareware, and for whatever reason, we lost the disc, and then we ended up getting a Windows 98, and we didn't have the disc to reinstall it, so all we had was Doom. So I started getting older and started playing for myself. It's funny, when I started playing, my grandparents here in the house that I grew up with, they're very religious, so they were really strict with me as a kid. You know, they didn't want me seeing anything too violent, so they'd sit there and let me play Doom, but I would have to play with the no monsters option on, because the version that we bought was Doom 95, which had a Windows launcher application that would start when you would start the game. So, and it would give you options like, you know, fast monsters, no monsters, or respawning monsters, difficulty selection, map selection, WAD selection, configuration, options, and all that. It was actually one of the coolest fucking little launchers for Doom, and it sucks that nobody ported that over to Windows 10 or like made a source port equivalent, because it would be really useful, you know, with all these custom WADs and whatnot. But anyway, basically what I'm saying is I had to play with no monsters, right? So I had to always check the no monsters box in the window. So one day I decided that I wanted to play with monsters because, one, no one was around, and two, I felt like I was just, you know, I'm ready to fight the monsters. I've been sitting here running around these levels for weeks, you know, without any monsters, and I'm like, alright, this is getting boring, I want to play the game. So I looked at the selection, and it had no monsters, fast monsters, or respawn monsters. First thing I did was try respawn monsters, because I thought that meant, you know, respawn them into the game because I've been playing without them. So I tried that, and was surprised it wasn't just putting them in the game, but respawn was like how Nightmare respawns them after so long. So you kill them and then they come back, and it was too hard for me. So I was like, well, that can't be right. That's not normal. You know, I don't remember seeing anyone else play like that. So I looked at what I thought was my only other option, which was fast monsters. Right? Little did I know that I could have unchecked all of the boxes. Meaning I didn't have any of those selected, it would have just spawned normal monsters like normal. I didn't know that. So I checked fast monsters. Went into game, and everything looked normal to me. Except it was really hard, because the monsters were on fast monsters mode, which means it's like Nightmare, how they're really fast, they attack you very fast, the hit scanners are pretty much 100% accurate, and the Pinky Demons just like sprint across the hallways and shit. So I grew up playing Doom with fast monsters on for like years, until I realized that that's not the normal way to play, and that is like the challenging way to play. So, I'm sure you can imagine how surprised I was at the end of that. When I started, and it's funny, I started playing with normal monsters, and I was like, this is too easy, you know? I've already mastered fast monsters, beat Doom 1 and 2 like that on my own when I was a kid. On, either Hey Not Too Rough or Hurt Me Plenty. I wasn't playing on Ultraviolence, but yeah, I was used to the really fast gameplay. This is a cool secret right here. I always used to... I would find this secret right here on accident when I was a kid, because you shoot the wall to open the door, right? And there's two imps placed right there, conveniently, to where I would never think about having to shoot the door to open it, because I'd always just blast the imps with the chain gun, thus accidentally hitting the wall behind them and activating the door. So most of the time I would just go over there and that door was already open, and then there'd be some times where I would go and the door wasn't open. And I was like, what the hell, what gives? And when I would try to find the secret, I wouldn't be able to, because I wasn't thinking about shooting the walls. Didn't learn that till I was a little bit older. Let's see, I got about 10 more minutes left before I have to stop this, so we're going to play through this level and maybe one more, and then we're going to call it a night, because I am going to start my stream soon. So if you guys like watching live streams, be sure to check out my Twitch. I'll post a link in the description of this video. I like to play a lot of Doom, a lot of Quake. I have been playing other games too, like Dark Souls or Hitman. Or lately, my thing is I've been doing VR titles using my HTC Vive, running that through Steam VR. and I've been playing Serious Sam in VR lately, and it is a lot of fun. I've had my VR for years, and I just never really did much with it until recently I had to reset up my room and, you know, make space and shit. But, yeah, so we're jumping back into the VR world. Check out my Twitch if you guys like what I do here and you guys like to watch streams. I also have a Twitter that I post on occasionally, you know, before I'm doing a stream. I'll let people know what I'm going to be streaming and when. Try to keep a schedule on there, keep my fans in touch. And I have a Discord for that too, to keep people in touch, which I'll probably also put in the description. Alright, onto the Toxin Refinery. And then after this level, we'll probably call it a night with the video. Oh man. This video always used to piss me off when I was younger, because... this level, sorry. This level used to piss me off a lot, because you could fall into that, that slime pit down there, and there's no way out. Yes, Doom is very unforgiving. God, I remember for the longest time too, I could never figure out how to get in there. Get that mega supercharge. Little did I know, there are secret ways around getting to it. Our health is still over 100. I don't need to be as careful as I am being. See, I'm used to just moving so fast. Playing with these normal monsters is damn near too easy. It's still fun though. You know, you gotta love Doom. Gotta love it. And we are gonna go through the secret exit. So if you guys who are watching don't know how to get there, there's a secret exit on this level. And this is E1M3, which takes you to the secret level called E1M9. And every episode in Doom has a secret level that is accessible through one of the levels. One of the normal levels in the episode. I remember how excited I was when I figured out how to get across that slime pit over to the secret level entrance back in the day. It was like Christmas, you know, it was like opening a new gift. It's a new level in Doom. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have been streaming Diablo lately too, if you guys are into that. I've been streaming the very first Diablo. I got the GOG version, playing with my buddies. It's a lot of fun, because that's another game I used to like a lot when I was younger. Although we never had that growing up. I didn't get like into it until I was older. Bought my own copy. I had Diablo 2 when I was like maybe teenager years, and it was a cool game. I just didn't play it a whole lot, and Diablo 1 was always more interesting to me, you know, much darker atmosphere. And I got back into that when they released it on GOG, and I was like, oh wow, it has multiplayer capabilities. Like online, BNet still, you can do that thing like how Diablo 2, it's got the temp profile, so you can temporarily make a well, it's only temporary if you don't use it within like 2 months or something, they delete it, but if you frequently use your profile, it'll stay up there. I'm guessing that's just, you know, to make sure their internet flow or whatever with the servers and people logging on isn't too crazy with unused accounts floating around and whatnot. It makes sense. So I'm pretty sure... Ooh, got the rocket launcher. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my Diablo 2 account has been deleted by now. Because I tried getting into that when they announced that you can re-download it off of the website by activating your original Diablo CV key on Battle.net. Yeah, so that's cool. But it's even better when they re-released the first Diablo. So we are going through the secret exit, but just to, you know, have a little bit more content to watch, we're going to go through the normal exit area, clear out all the monsters, and get the secrets and such. Because we can't get enough of the killing. remember this part used to be really challenging for me when I was younger. I didn't know how to strafe, you know? I would always just go like this, or if I had to dodge, I would turn and kind of go like that. I never knew how to go like this until I was I was like, oh, you can hold Alt and then go left or right. Because I never used a mouse until, God, I started playing multiplayer games. And I was just keyboard only with Quake and Doom for years. I can still play with just a keyboard too. It's not hard. It's just it's not very good on the eyes. You know, if you're watching me play, like you can tell here, this is what it looks like if I was using keyboard only. It's not super bad, but it doesn't look as nice on people's eyes because it's very robotic looking. It actually feels really cool to play like this. This isn't the conventional key layout either. This is like WASD, and then I'm looking left and right with the arrow keys. Yeah, it's very weird. Did I miss some enemies back here? Let's go back to the mouse. 2 secrets left. Wonder what I've missed. I know there's one back here. Oh, okay, this area is a secret in itself. There we go. And the exit. But wait, there's more! One last secret before we exit. There we go. Alright, 100%, 100%, 100%. And that's going to do it for tonight's video, everybody. Or for the unboxing video. So I wanted to say thanks for everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. I love Doom. I got a nice cool coffee mug, got the game box, and we're running through Crispy Doom, which I recently discovered, and it's really nice. Might leave a link for that in the description as well. Be sure to follow my Twitter to see when I have updates on my next stream. Follow my Twitch if you like watching live streams, and check out the other links in the description. We'll see you next time in the dungeon. Have a good night, everybody.